In this video, we will learn how to save time in writing test cases, reduce test cycles, and unite manual and auto tests in one space. Let's log in using our credentials. Now we're in the Projects panel. The Projects panel was made to enable consolidation of all the test entities in one place, configure them, and keep track of all the data. For easier setup, execution, and collection of information on your tests, it is possible to add attributes to tests and test plans in the project settings. Using our platform's flexible role policy, you can add and assign users to the project. Import your tests into the project in 2 clicks. And set up integration with CI/CD systems to run auto tests. Now let's jump right into the project itself. Imagine that you have thousands of test scenarios with repetitive actions. How do we save time on this? The answer is shared steps. It is possible to add a shared step to any test case and reduce the time to write and update test scenarios. In the body of a shared step, we can see in which tests and test sections it's used. And, for example, make changes in a shared step. For reusability purposes, these changes will be applied to all used entities. After we modify a test, a new version of it is created, and we keep all versions, which can be used to save the test data. All changes are reflected in the changelog. If we look for certain test scenarios, we can use filters that, once saved, are available for the whole team. And then, for example, you can assign a responsible reviewer in bulk. The user appointed as responsible reviewer will receive notifications in our platform. In order to use auto tests in a single platform, we use auto test cards. In the auto test cards, we can link the auto test and manual test. See the percentage of stability and the auto test run and fall times. With just a few clicks, you can run auto tests within the platform and then analyze the results in the test runs. For example, you can see at which particular step the auto test crashed, what error you might have from the code side, and then find the reason for auto test crashes. For automated analysis of the reason for the auto test crash, you can use error categories, where you can add regular expressions, and if next time the auto test will crash with the same error, the reason will be given automatically, and you will get all the data in the test run. Now we have reached the phase where we plan and execute our tests. We use test plans in order to get traceability, transparency, and the ability to plan, execute, and receive information on the test results. In the Planning module, you can add configurations to run test scenarios. Automatically assign users to tests. and then the assigned user will also receive an alert. You can also export test suite data to share with colleagues, or lock the test plan to keep data up to date. In the execution module, you can launch automated tests with manual tests in 2 clicks. You can use mass actions to set the results to your tests. And if a defect is found in a manual test, you can enter that defect directly into Jira or Azure DevOps. In Report, you get full information on the tests you've run. And you can then export these reports as PDF files to share with your colleagues. As we have seen in test plans, configurations are used in test plans to run on specific devices, etc. You can archive, duplicate, and edit configurations as you see fit. Now that you and I have gone through creating, customizing, and executing manual and auto tests, it's time to gather all the data about our project. In Dashboards, you can add different types of widgets by results or test data, or by the stability of auto tests. You can move widgets around the module using drag and drop, and customize data displayed in the widgets by using widget filters. When viewing results by test runs or test plans, you can go to that entity by clicking on its results for a quick response. In the Team widget, we can go to the user's profile and see all the test plans assigned to the user. Each user profile has gamification with different levels for creating and completing test artifacts. We added this feature in order to help QA teams improve their work and drive them into excellence. By going to the Admin panel, we will find ourselves in the Users submodule. Here you can create a local user, filter users by role, and add new columns to display. In the Groups submodule, you can create a group of users for future allocation of groups to projects. In the Integrations submodule, you can create new connections to Jira or Azure, or view and edit existing connections. System roles are created by the system and is how we define the user's permissions. User can work with projects. Manager can create projects and add users. Administrator can use the Admin panel. Project roles. This submodule offers access level to the user when he is added to the project. You can customize the project roles to your liking and then assign them to the users or user groups in projects. In the System settings, you can select dates for deleting archived tests and checklists, or the time to delete the files attached to the test results. Thank you for your time. Those were the main advantages our platform has to offer. If you want to find out more, visit our website, test-gear.io.